What is up, YouTube? Sam from Nebula X here with our next war recap video. So if you guys remember, you know, last week I wasn't able to get our victory over Trichomaniacs, the level 10 clan. So I figured for this war, it wasn't particularly a difficult war for X, getting the victory by 40 stars. 98.4% average destruction. So very nice job to all the guys over at X, but I figured I would make this one just a little bit longer. Pull up a lot of the attacks. As you can see, 24 3 stars, just missing the perfect war by 1 star. So starting to get back, on our train here of doing well. So hopefully, we can keep this rolling. This was not, like I said, a particularly difficult war. We're at a slight town hall disadvantage here. As you can see, I'm not going to show really what they did at our bases. They didn't really attack too many, but we're still running, our Town Hall 9s. Do have 2 max Town Hall 9s sitting here at the top of our side, and they had 2 Town Hall 10s. So, as you can see, on one of them, we missed it. On the second one, we did pull out the 3-star, so I'll be bringing a special video for that attack particularly, or the series of attacks that got that Town Hall 10 down, and very impressive for our Town Hall 9s to get it done. But let's go ahead and hop into a couple of replays from this war. So start off, number 4, and our boy Ares getting it done and doing it with a go-ho, and also bringing a couple of witches. So maybe it's a Hago wee wee with some balloons in this case, but no matter. Let's take a look at Ares doing this. So goes ahead, drops on the hog, gonna get the easy CC lore here, and drop down some poison spells. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through that. Here we go. Let's get through that dragon. All right, and then gonna go ahead and bring in his golems, back it up with a few wizards here. Very, very exposed king, so he's gonna come out to meet the golem. Then goes ahead, drops down his second golem. The queen, very, very exposed, so, just using those wizards to take out the enemy heroes, not even having to use his heroes, really. Drops down the witches, and his king goes ahead, while everything is distracted, opens up some walls here. Has used kind of his golems really uniquely in this raid, kind of just like suicide troops here. So they're not really getting a whole lot of value as far as tanking for his kill squad as they make their way into the base. So really, really interesting there. Uses a couple of balloons there to get kind of a 1-for-1 trade. Does have to send in a hog there. Not sure if he was unsure if he was going to get something taken out there. Does eat some bombs there, and then just 4 finger drops all of his hogs, just both sides of the bases. Has heal spells down as his hogs start to make their way to the core of this base. All those Teslas popping in the core, but they are standing inside of heal spells. They're going to be just fine. King is tanking one of the expos for him, so that is helping a few of his hogs as they kind of just make their way around, and then drops the last heal spells down for his hogs. So plenty of hogs left over. Are going to eat some single bombs there at the top. Luckily, everyone runs into that final heal spell and gets healed right back up, witches and some of the barbs on the town hall there, and that is going to be that. So very, very interesting troop composition to our boy Ares, and really, really nice attack. I enjoyed this one. Don't typically see your golems used in that manner, just as far as sacrificial troops. Obviously, they are tanks typically for your kill squad coming in, but very, very nice attack. All right, let's move down one spot. Watch our boy TYB smiley face, and TYB doing it with a Queen Walk Go-Ho with some Quake spells. So gonna use some Quakes to get something opened up here. Not sure where it is exactly. Let's see. Come on, TYB. He's taking his time. All right. Going to get an army camp taken care of, so I'm assuming going to drop the queen up there, up top. Just got that taken care of just for funneling purposes. And hopefully here momentarily his queen will go down with some healers. There goes a hog. Trying to get that CC taken care of. Going to drop her on the side there. Here comes the queen. She is going to start taking out some of that trash. That dragon's going to get out to meet her just in time. So he's going to get a couple breaths off, but that level 20 queen going to be just fine. Goes ahead, pops the ability, takes out the dragon. It's going to take out those balloons. Got those quake spells down to open everything up by the enemy archer queen. And then is going to start his golems and a couple of wizards up there just to funnel in Gonna send in his king here momentarily to get that enemy archer queen taken care of. Unfortunately, there was a building there in the corner, so he had to run out and take care of that first. Queen making her way around counterclockwise, starts to send in just a couple of hogs on distracted buildings, and then is going to bring in hopefully the majority of them up there from the top. So very, very nice surgical deployment on his hogs here. Still got 14 of them in the bag as his kill squad making his way into the base. Goes ahead, drops down some wall breakers. Gonna, I think, break his queen in here. He's taking out the enemy queen and then just drops in the rest of his hogs on the backside of this base. So has a rage spell still left for his queen, 2 heal spells, so a heal spell goes down there to keep his hogs up as they encounter the first single bomb there. Golem's still in the core of this base, so they're going to be taking out the core very, very quickly, and some hogs finally getting there. Drops down the last heal spell, and not high value on that. The majority of his hogs stayed in the core of the base there, but that's okay. He needs to drop that rage spell. There it is. Got that rage spell down just in time for his queen. Is going to keep her up. So very, very nice to our boy TYB here. Hopefully that queen going to get on that archer tower so that the hogs don't have to path all the way back across. Well, it looks like maybe he had 1 hog down there. So everything went really, really nicely for TYB in this attack. So Queen Walk, not huge value on this base. Did get some trash buildings taken care of and allowed her to tank some of the buildings on the backside of this base. But does get it done very nicely, and the healers switching over to his hogs, giving them some love towards the end of this one. So nice attack, TYB, and let's keep it going. So move down one more spot. We will watch Leroy Jenkins taking out Rasta, doing it with a Govaho. So I love this attack. This may be my favorite attack right now at Town Hall 9. Drops down a hog just to get the easy CC lore. Gonna, double poison this clan castle. Misses the balloon on the first one. Misses the balloon on the second one. So gonna have a balloon still standing from the clan castle. Not too big of an issue for him here. So goes ahead, drops in those golems up top. Gonna get some wizards down as everything is distracted on those golems. Just to get this funnel, wants to make sure it's nice and wide so the Valks only have one direction to go, and that is going to be in. As soon as those wall breakers get there, they're going to open it up. And looks like maybe he had a little bit of a wall breaker fail there, but with 10 Valks, everyone is going to go in. Has a jump spell down and a heal spell for the Valks, so they're going to melt the enemy queen. Then they are going to immediately melt the enemy king. So both heroes down very, very nicely, and then the Valk's going to head right into the core of this base. Unfortunately, the Golem's going for a walk on him here, but with all of those Valks in the core and another heal spell for them, they're just not going to have any problem kind of ripping through the core of the space. So they're setting off some bombs, taking out some Teslas, going to get in between some Teslas and the Town Hall. So Town Hall is going to go down very, very quickly, and then just, targeting some hogs in on both sides of the base to sort of get everything cleaned up. So very, very interesting attack to Leroy. Love it. 10 Valks, not something you see too often at Town Hall 9, but very nicely done. Drops down that last heal spell, gives the benefit to both some Valks and some of his hogs as they make their way to these last couple defenses, and the cleanup is already almost done for him here. So the hog's going to get on the outside, start taking some things out. Did have a couple of wizards already down. Goes ahead, pops the king ability, pops queen ability, and that's gonna do it for this one. So nice attack to our boy Leroy Jenkins. All right, let's see. Move down a couple of spots to Mart, going in on their number 8 Irish, and this one is Gola. Is that what? A Gola with some interesting kill squad troops here. So dropped down a hog there, got the easy clan castle taken care of. Only brought 1 poison spell. Opts to bring a few extra haste spells in this one. So drops down his golem, has some witches down. So this is kind of an old school clan castle kill on this dragon. Gets that funnel created nice and widely. Goes ahead, opens it up, gets his heroes coming in. His queen going on a walk for him, so that's unfortunate. But she's going to take out some of the trash. And as she, kind of goes around. And then she's going to reroute, come back in. So everything saved here. Drops a rage spell down and a jump spell. So that is going to get him access to both of these air defenses that he is after here. So goes ahead. King's going to get one down. The Queen's going to take that clan castle out and then hopefully get on that second one. The Witches got to it just before. Drops down 2 lava hounds and then just targeting in some balloons here. The lava is soaking up all of those traps there. Unfortunately, a Tesla farm popping in the core of this base, but luckily his Queen is there. So hopefully she will be able to get through at least one of them. But he's got rage spells down, so everything pushing their way into the core of the base. That last lava hound came down on the backside with a few more targeted balloons, and now he is just hasting the balloons in straight to the core of this base. There are no air defenses left, just those Teslas to worry about, and then beautiful, beautiful split on his pups here. And look at all of those balloons left. So just a fantastic raid to our boy Mark. This was really, really nice. So just that many balloons, just overwhelmed the base. Really like, the interesting troop composition there. So the pups, just going to run around, get everything cleaned up. And, more than enough to get this done. So very, very nice job to our boy Mark. Very interesting troop composition there, but I liked it. And it got the job done. All right, move down one spot. Our boy Lionheart going in against Villa and doing this one with a go-ho. So more of a traditional comp there, bringing in some goblins. I've been doing that in some of my raids recently. Maybe some people are taking that away from me, dropping them on some high HP buildings on the outside. But goes ahead, drops down the poison spell, going to get this clan castle taken care of really, really quickly. Excuse me. Grab some drink there. All right, so drops in those golems coming in just from the top side of the space. Drops down some wizards, get that funnel created. He's going really, really wide with this funnel here. And then dropping in those wall breakers. They're going to get in there, actually get a single bomb taken out. So that is always nice to get something like that from a low-value troop like a wall breaker. His heroes coming in from behind, has a jump spell, going to bridge him straight into the core of this base. As soon as that Queen aggroes, the King should re-aggro onto her, is going to go down and promptly smack her in the face, and that will be the end of the defending Queen. And then just going to bring in some hogs, just flanking his kill squad. So really, really nice deployment on his hogs here. So beautiful surgical deployment. Sets off a single bomb there on the outside. Not too big of a deal. Is going to lose a couple hogs because that wizard tower is backing up that bomb location, but goes ahead, drops in a few more hogs. Another single bomb goes off, but they're already staying inside of a heal spell. And then they are going to get right here on top of this little mini Tesla farm. Another heal spell goes down for them. So they're going to rip through that absolutely no problem. And then they're making their way to the last few defenses on this base. And this is over. So fantastic job to our boy Lionheart. Went really, really quickly through this space and just ripped it apart after that entry. So all those hogs left over and then dropping down those goblins on the outside. I love it. That is something that I've been doing, like I said, recently in a few of my raids. So always nice to see things like that happening around the clan. So great job to Lionheart on that one. All right, let's move down a couple of spots. Bobby is doing this one with a go-ho. So again, easy lure on the CC. And again, Dragon and Balloons at Town Hall 9. Just not something I would recommend when your clan castle is just an easy lure. Obviously you're just begging for that to happen. The poison spell are just going to eat them alive, and then there's just nothing to do. So goes ahead, drops down his golems here coming in just about 3 o'clock. Wall breakers going, get this opened up, has some wizards down, creating that funnel. Needs to get that dark barrier taken care of so that when he drops his king, he does not run off that way. Want him to go straight in. And here comes the king, and negating a bomb there. Queen hops the wall, so his king is going to go in there and take out the enemy queen very, very quickly. And a jump spell is down just to get him access all the way into the core of the space. I think maybe I would have dropped that off to the right and just allowed everything to keep moving its way up north on this base. But this worked out really, really nicely for Bobby. He was able to get in, get the enemy king taken care of, and set off some Teslas. So then, as you can see, we are sending in a bunch of hogs there from the top, dropping some heal spells just to keep them up. They are eating a few single bombs, so no double giant bombs in this base, and then sends in a large group of hogs there on that cannon. They're going to start pathing their way towards that wizard tower. Everybody in the core of the base is just kind of working their way through. One hog single triggers that last, or those last kind of single bombs there, and a heal spell is waiting on all of the hogs as they meet up on that last cannon, and that is it. So very, very nice job to our boy Bobby, and look at that, his queen ability still in the bag. So great, fantastic job. Absolutely smashed this base to pieces. And, Bobby getting really, really comfortable with these Town Hall 9 triples. So looking forward to seeing what he does in the future. All right, let us get into some Town Hall 8 action. Just going to bring a couple of these to finish up the recap. So we'll hop on down to their number 16, and our boy Warith Al Ghul stepping up, getting it done, and doing it with a Goho. So drops down the hog, gets the easy CC lore, is going to pull this out. So obviously doing this with the Earthquake Goho, I think this is maybe one of the most OP attacks at Town Hall 8 right now. But does not have any poison spells, so going to have to take care of this the old-fashioned way. So just slowly bringing everything out there to the corner of the base, and we will go ahead and fast forward through this a little bit. Drops down, as you can see, a couple of archers and some wizards to get this taken care of. So just keeping everything distracted. And as soon as that's done, gonna go ahead and get 2 golems coming in, and did get that outside wall taken care of. Think he brought some wall breakers just in case that didn't happen. Goes ahead and throws them down anyway, and then wizards go down just to get that funnel created nice and wide to make sure that his king is going to go in there as soon as everything goes down. So just before that gold storage goes down, you can see drops down the king to ensure that he has to go in there to the core of the base. And with all the open space here, it's the only position for all of the bombs. So there goes 2 bombs, and a third one will go off here momentarily. So sends in some hogs, just flanking his kill squad. So everything distracted there, not having to worry too much. Has 2 heal spells still left for his hogs. Goes ahead, drops down some CC hogs there at the top. And then you can see all the defenses are already ripped apart in this base. So much tanking in the core of it. The first heal spell goes down, and drops in just a few hogs just from the bottom to start working their way to meet up with these last couple, this last group of hogs. A single bomb goes off there in the core. It was triggered actually by the golem and not any of the hogs, and there are just 2 mortars left over, and that is going to be it. So as soon as they take care of that, a very, very nice split on his hogs. So they just go all different directions, and the enemy king goes down. There is no threat left over in this base, and the hogs are just going to kind of run around. There are a couple of builders' huts here up on the top, so they're going to have to get to that, but plenty of time left. And very, very nice surgical deployment on the hogs in this one. Only started off with 18 hogs or so, and is left over with about 8 still. So didn't lose any of the bombs, and did a really, really nice job on his deployment there. So great attack. All right, we'll move down 1 spot to 50 Shades of Rage. And this is a newbie in the clan. So another newbie making their debut on the recap videos, and doing this one again with a Goho. And I really like this one. This is subtly different from the previous Town Hall 8 Goho. So there was a hole in the base there. He exploited it by dropping down a barb. Also is going to do this with a quad quake. So not going to have a poison spell. Going to go ahead and lure out the clan castle. We'll go ahead and just fast forward through this. Drops down, barb, wizard. Going to get this taken care of. And this is where the difference came. Look at this. He's got a healer in his composition. Just a single healer. So that's going to be really, really interesting to see how he uses this, and I really liked it. So a max P.E.K.K.A. there comes out of the clan castle. Is going to start working its way around the base, and then that healer goes down. So doing a P.E.K.K.A. walk on this one, and I've seen this strategy talked about. Actually, I was listening to a video Power Bang did on this not too long ago, and thought it was really interesting. I haven't had the guts to try it yet, but power to 50 Shades for throwing this one out there. So you can see that P.E.K.K.A. just going to make her way around the base, got the healer on her to keep her up. I think maybe 2 healers would get this done just a little bit better, but really, really nice job. So gets those quakes down, opens everything up. The healer does unfortunately go down, but look at this. Had a nice little funnel created there, or a cutoff point there. So his king's going in, a golem going in, a late giant going in, maybe wanted that in a little bit earlier. But everything just kind of moving its way into the core of this base, and then just going to surgical in some hogs in behind. Obviously, only really one double giant bomb position here, but just a single bomb going off there. The heal spell was already down, so pre-healed it, and then just a few more hogs coming in on the backside of this base. Still has another heal spell in the bag, so just drops it smack in the middle of all of the defenses that are left over, and the hogs are going to be just fine. The wizards are actually going to get the town hall taken care of, and his king does go down, but that P.E.K.K.A.'s still up doing some work there. So I just thought this was very, very interesting. I've heard of the Town Hall 8 P.E.K.K.A. walk. I have not done the Town Hall 8 P.E.K.K.A. walk. But props to 50 Shades for bringing it and doing it really big, in his first war here. So very, very beautiful attack. I enjoyed this one very, very much. So nice job, 50 Shades. All right, last one. We're going to go down one spot and check out Maston coming up and taking out their number 18 and doing it with a Govalo Town Hall 8 style. Quad Quake again. Going to go ahead and drop down a lore and then go ahead and get this taken care of. There was, as you saw, a single bomb there on the outside. That was really interesting placement on that. But drops down the Quake, perfectly placed, gets all the way to the core of this base. And those golems going to start making their ways in. Gets the nice wide funnel created, drops down the king, make sure everything's going in. The Valks look like they're going to stray for a second, but just as that outside army or barracks went down, everybody decides to go into the core of the base, and then a rage spell there to meet about half of them. Some of the Valks did stray off there to the left-hand side, and a heal spell is going to allow him to just rip through the core of this base. So Golem's going to beat down a few of those air defenses, and here comes some targeted loons in from the backside. So all air defenses will be down here in just a second, and then these balloons are free to just wreak havoc on what is left of this base. So very, very nice job to Masson. I loved this, the idea on this one. There are no air targeting defenses left, so he was able to target everything there on the entry with his balloons. And that is going to be it. His king is going to rage up, take out some trash. He's got a couple of Valks still working. Got just a few balloons still working, and that is it. So he absolutely came in and just smashed his base. Love to see these hybrid attacks at Town Hall 8. Not often do you see it. A lot of bases can just be easily wrecked, just hogs, hogs, hogs. And this one probably could too, but it was really nice to see a 10 Valk Govalo at Town Hall 8. So that is going to do it for this recap, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace.